All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, we are in the most expensive, least impressive hotel I've ever paid for. Again, man, this place just gets worse and worse. Like, there's only one restaurant in this whole place, and it's on the beach. Yesterday, it was pouring rain. I couldn't get to the only restaurant in here. So I went and bought a bunch of groceries. Got some healthy stuff. Anyways, today we are talking about something that is very important, and that is escaping the storm. That's what I'm going to call this video. I don't know if I'm going to title it. Probably think of something more clickbaity. But today, I wrote down, this is a list of all of the things that I wrote down while I was listening to. That's only half of them. This is from this video. I wrote down so many things when I was driving. I drove 36 hours from Las Vegas to Florida. I listened to so many informational podcasts. I read Built to Sell and Built to Last. Those are two business books that I read. They're super important. And today I want to talk about procrastination. Procrastination is something that is always going to get worse the more you put it off. And I'm not even going to pretend like I'm reading this off the top of my head because I feel like it would be way better if I just read from my notes. So that is why I'm going to be reading from my notes. Anyways, let's adjust this microphone. By the way, for all the people who ask what kind of mic this is, it's a HyperX. It's the most expensive mic they had at Best Buy. Anyways, I'm probably fucking up the volume by moving it around a lot. So, first of all, I learned a very fun, interesting fact. Did you guys know, for one, Colorado is the only place where the buffalo and the cows are very close in proximity? It's the only state. Did you know that? Very interesting. I'm not sure if I got that right, but whatever. Anyways, so there's two different things about buffalo. They're both from kind of the same species, right? You know? But they have two completely different traits. And that is, they can both sense when a storm is coming. Now, when the storm is coming, they do two different things. So tell me, first of all, guys, are you a cow or are you a buffalo? Because I'll tell you right now, I'm a buffalo. So, guys, just give me time. We're going to get serious on this. But seriously, buffaloes and cows, don't be a cow. So a cow, when a storm is coming, the cow is going to run away from the storm. But what does that do? You can't actually escape the storm because obviously cows aren't very fast, so they're just running along with the storm, and it actually makes the storm longer, right? Kind of like procrastination. The longer you put something off, the worse it's going to be later in time, you know? It's the same kind of thing, right? A buffalo actually runs towards the storm. Now, I'm not saying this is going to make a huge difference in the amount of time that they're going to be in the storm, but a buffalo is going to run straight into the storm, and it's going to be over a lot quicker. So, this is kind of like procrastinating, right? Procrastinating, it's amplified the longer you put it off. It's just a fact, you know? Like, we've all, put off our homework or something until very late, and then all of a sudden you got to do all this homework, and then you get a bad grade because you didn't do it. You can't avoid storms. The storms are always going to be coming. Whether you like it or not, the storm is always going to be coming. Now, easy, short-term choices lead to long... All right, so that is a perfect example of a procrastination for me. I forgot to format my memory card, get all the stuff off, and I've been putting it off a while, blah, blah, blah. Time goes on, and now I just ran out of footage in the middle of the video. Anyways, so easy short-term choices lead to long-term consequences. Let me say that again. Easy short-term choices lead to long-term consequences. Now, if you make an easy choice and you're like, oh, this is going to be easy, I'd rather just take this choice, well, it's probably going to lead to something later in life, and you're probably going to have to pay for it then. It's not like everything's always going to be easy. People who take the easy route are never going to fully achieve what they possibly could in life because they're always taking the easiest choice, right? There's a saying that has always stuck in my brain, and this is one of the things that long story short, basically the summer that I was thinking about starting my own businesses, I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad and Total Money Makeover. I read both of those books. Those are the two books that literally changed my life. Total Money Makeover is by Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey says something probably a million times in this book, and that is live like no one else, so that way later you can live like no one else. Now, what does that mean? That means live like no one else. Struggle today, so that way you don't have to struggle tomorrow. Struggle today, make everything hard for yourself right now while you're more fit and more in shape and maybe you're more motivated. So that way, later, when you're not so motivated or when you're tired or when you're old, you don't have to live like everyone else, You can live an easier life. That's why I started 3 businesses in the same year. That year after that summer of reading those 2 books, I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm 26 years old. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm super motivated. I'm pissed off because my ex-girlfriend just cheated on me. And I was like, you know what? What better time than now to struggle as hard as I possibly can when I'm super motivated in the best shape of my life. Now, it's just most people aren't going to take that, and most people are just going to sit around. So don't be one of those people. If you can do it, you really should, because if you don't do it now, you're going to continue to procrastinate. That's why, when things come into my life, I do them right then and there. If I think of something, I write it down on my notepad. I make sure it's done by the end of the day. I have this thing where in the morning, I will think for the first hour with my cup of coffee. I will sit there and write down all things that I want to accomplish this day. A lot of people, so there's people who are adders, and then there's people who are multipliers. Multipliers are going to be the people who, you want to be a multiplier, right? An adder is someone who just does the easiest task they need to do to finish the day. What you want to do is you want to be someone who thinks about what is something I can do today to create more time for myself tomorrow. If I get something done today, for example, if I train an employee today to do all of my editing and stuff, sure, it's going to take a little bit of time now, but in the future, I'm not going to have to do any editing. If you can get someone else to do the job 80% correctly, it's better than you yourself having to do the job 100% correctly every single day. So that's one of the things that I'm looking into doing, is hiring someone, not necessarily for my editing, because if you guys have watched my videos, I don't edit shit. I actually think it's funny that I just keep in all the screw-ups, but I'd like to keep it more organic and than edited. And I don't know, if I watch other people's videos, I actually just watched Nugs, the Doordash driver Nugs, the other day. Man, that guy's timeline's got to be so messed up. He's freaking cutting and adding stuff, and I'm just that is crazy. But anyway, so that's why I like to keep my format of my videos just organic, and I don't know. Anyways, basically this whole video is about procrastinating. Please don't be a procrastinator. If you like my channel is not to teach you about how to make more money on Doordash. It's to teach you about how to make money so you don't have to Doordash anymore, so you can do whatever you like. I like to think of myself as a funtrepreneur, not an entrepreneur, a funtrepreneur, because that sounds so retarded. Sorry if that offends you if I said the R word again. God damn it. Anyways, that sounds so dumb, but funtrepreneur. I only want to do things that I enjoy for myself, and I don't want to do anything that I don't actually want to do. If you do what's easy in life, it will be hard. Life will be hard, right? If you always do what's easy in life, life will be hard. If you do what's hard, life will be easy. What can I do today versus what can I do today to give me more time for tomorrow, right? Those are the two big takeaways from this video. So hopefully this video inspires you, and hopefully you guys can take some of this information that I wrote down on my notes through that entire drive. Those are some of the most important things. I actually have multiple videos that I want to talk about in the future about all that stuff that I learned, because I listened to I didn't listen to music one time, just 36 hours of straight audiobooks, right? And that's what I enjoy doing. It's just exercising my brain, I think. Anyways, if you guys enjoy these videos at all, please consider subscribing to the channel, and also smash that like button. Helps me get some more views on my videos, and maybe if you want to, just share the video. If you guys haven't yet, the off-axis alphas are now for pre-sale on my footwear company's website. It's offaxisathletics.com. Use my discount code TannersYouTube to get these shoes. They are for pre-sale right now, right? Look at how sweet these shoes are. I'm like pretty surprised at myself at how cool these shoes came out. Anyway, so get yourself some shoes. It's not just these shoes. We got plenty of other shoes up there. Use the discount code Tanner's YouTube. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, again, subscribe. We will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.